Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, and this is episode 12, going or killing Father Gascoign, or trying to. And Father Gascoign goes through three phases. The first phase, he is like us, he is a hunter, and he is turning into beast form without realizing it. He is armed like we are with a hunter's axe, so he can also extend it. Now, where we are armed with a hunter's pistol, he is armed with a blunderbuss, so he can stun us faster. Remember, he is controlled by the computer, so he can change weapons from extended axe to blunderbuss very quickly. I don't have that ability. So that's the first phase. He will attack us mostly with his blunderbuss and his hunter's axe. And once he's down to about a third, he will go into the extended hunter's axe form, and he will do those whirlwind type attacks, and also still go into the blunderbuss short axe attack form. And he changes very quickly. So he's a computer. So now when we kill him, when we take him down to just only 1/3 of his hit points, he will turn into a big werewolf. Huge werewolf, not as big as the one that we killed before, but bigger than the standard werewolf. And he is relentless in his attack. The only way to possibly interrupt it is to constantly be shooting at him, or there is a certain area up the stairs where we can actually have more room to fight him. In the first phase and second phase, we will be fighting him in a cemetery. So there's a lot of tombstones that will hinder our progress, our movements, and will also hinder Father Gascoign in his first two phases. But as a werewolf, his strength will just level the whole field. So I do not advise fighting Father Gascoign on his third phase in the cemetery. The first and second phase, yes, cemetery is the perfect place for us. In the third phase, we need to go up to the top portion where there's a set of stairs that go up to the top second stage level, and it's relatively flat and there's relatively room for us to maneuver. And the other thing is that we have a music box, the box that we got from the little girl. Well, this box, because when Father Gascoign turns into a beastly rage, uncontrollable rage, his wife plays the music box, and it reminds him of his humanity, and so that sort of calm him down in his human form. Now in this fight, we can play that music box anytime, but there's a cooldown period. So if we, in his first and second phase, we can affect him that way, but there's no point because he's not that hard to kill in the first and second phase. So however, playing the music box in the early phases turns him into beast form much earlier. So the trick, the strategy rather, is to play the music box when he turns into his third phase beast form. Instead of calming him down, he will be stunned. And while he is stunned, we can jump in and maybe wail away at him for maybe 3, 4, possibly 5 times. We can get 3 hits in. Then he's a rampaging beast again. So that's when our pistol really is very important. And I will be using the saw cleaver at that stage. So without much further ado, let's go take him down. And if this, I have very great doubts if I can take him down on the first try. But it will be noticeable that it is a first try, because when we enter, there will not be a pearly gate. So once we go in there and he kills us, the next attempt we will see a pearly gate. So if you see a pearly gate, that means that is my second try, not my first try. So this is the first try. Hopefully we don't need another one. So I will not be dealing with these guys anymore. I'm just gonna rush through everything. I will be trying to preserve whatever blood vials I have, because we will need all of our blood vials fighting Father Gascoign. So where I will avoid any fight. Except here though, so this one we cannot avoid. But well, we can hopefully we can recover some of the blood vials that we might have used up here. So come on ball, kill these guys. Yes, cool, good. Wonderful. We did not have to spend any blood vials here. Well, we picked up 2. Well, that's good. And I'll be very careful with these 2 guys. Oh, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna take chances here. Okay. And the next 2 guys, I still have to kill these 2 guys. Maybe, hopefully they'll drop something. Okay. Hopefully that's an auspicious start. Okay, let's go into our hunter's act. This is what I'm talking about. This will turn into a pearly gate on my second try. So there he is, Father Gascoign. He is a hunter like us. He's carrying the same hunter's axe, except on his left hand is a blunderbuss. And that to his right is the set of stairs that I was talking about. So we can run up there and to give ourselves room to maneuver. So this cemetery is really hard. I keep bumping or getting caught up in...
all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Of course. So are you. So are you. If you'll notice, all of these guys turning into beast form, they're all blind. Because supposedly they don't need to see.
What's that smell?
Okay, now he's using his extended axe.
The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Ouch. Oh! We beat him to it. Okay. Now, we need to play this one. Now we need to run and heal up. Oh, we got him! We got him! We got him! Woo! Odeon Tomb Key. Okay, we got him. And now there is this little brooch that the young lady asked us to look for. So apparently this is the wife of Father Gascoign. But remember, she came looking for Father Gascoign without the tiny music box. And so Father Gascoign did not recognize her. And apparently, so she didn't recognize her, and well, she was victim. She fell victim because he's now in his close to his beast form. So we need to light the lamp. Let's light it. And we can return to Hunter's Dream. And now with the Odeon key that we got from Father Gascoigne, we can now go to chapter 2. So let's look around to see if there is anything of interest here. No, nothing. And another thing is we picked up another 4 insights and about 4,000 in terms of blood echoes. So I'm still all pumped up. So I'm sorry guys, I'm still all pumped up with this fight. So and I've used all the advantages that this game allows, and so I'm trying to cool down here, and my speech pattern is also not very good. Maybe it is maybe it's a good idea to end the episode here, or no, let us go up and check. Oh, better heal up first too. So this goes into the, so apparently we didn't see any sparkly or glowing things here, or bright shiny items. So this opens up into the chapter 2, and I'm not sure if there's anything here that is worrisome. Wow, I'm super cautious. Oh yeah. Whoa, this is an important find. Blood Gem Workshop tool. Now when we go back to Hunter's Dream, the area where we were repairing weapons and modifying weapons, this tool now allows us to insert blood gems that we will be picking up starting this second chapter. Let's go back to Hunter's Dream, and those blood gems have all kinds of properties. They can increase the damage of the weapon where it has been where the gems have been placed. So, or they do extra damage to beast form. See, now we have blood gem fortification. Let us check. I don't think we picked up any blood gems. So we can pick, let's pick the Hunter's Axe. So there are 2 blood gems that we can put in. So there are 2 slots, actually 3 slots, but we haven't reached that yet. So blood gem imprint. So right now we don't have any. So, but with this, so we already have a temporary increase, right? The imprints allowed us this our physical attack to have a plus 20, but we don't have anything to put in there yet. So it will increase it from plus 20 to plus something. So those will be for physical damage or physical enhance or damage enhancement gems. Then there are those that will convert our weapon into a purely elemental damage. So if we meet up with a monster that is fire, extra sensitive to fire, then we can put in a blood gem that converts most. It never converts all the physical damage, but most, up to maybe about, I'm guessing here, about 60-70% to elemental damage. But that damage, because if the monster or the boss is sensitive to fire and we use convert to fire, we deal a lot more damage, fire damage, than just purely physical damage if we had not converted. And so it's a choice of what it gives. It gives us players all kinds of choices to tinker with things around. And and then there is another type of monster they call kin type, but that appears, I think, in towards the end of the third chapter and at the beginning of the fourth chapter. And they're ugly looking things. They are like monsters. They're skeletons. Okay, let me press the options button and going back to the stats button. So I will explain the Carol runes, but we'll never get there. We won't be getting there because I'll be stopping after now that we've killed Father Gascoign. This is the whole tutorial process. Now the Carol runes, I think towards the third chapter maybe, we will find another item that will activate this workbench. And this is where we can insert the Carol runes. Now the Carol runes has a slightly different effect on us. It sometimes enhances the drop rates of items, and it enhances the drop rate of the blood echoes when we kill every monsters, or it sometimes will increase what do you call this? The amount of experience. Oh no, it will increase our hit points. It will increase an extra 2 slots for blood vials or for silver bullets, so that we will have maybe a total of 25 of each. But those are choices we can make. So there are 3 spaces for those, and the last one is a different Carol rune. So we can actually have. The last one will also be used, but it has a different effect. It's the first 3 that will give us benefits, or it will increase the damage done by visceral attacks. So the Carol runes just makes our damage output. It adds significantly to our damage output. So I guess that's about it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed restarting this game and playing again and taking down Father Gascoigne. And well, we can do this. It is not an easy game, but it is a very, very enjoyable, adrenaline-packed game. Thank you for joining me, and may you all have a great day. Bye.